Hello and welcome back everyone to DreamHack Winter 2013. We are at the next semi-finals here and it is going to be between Cypher and Av3k, and I am joined once again by DDK.
Hello.
Hi there.
Looking good so far. Rafa's shape looked pretty dominant before, and now going into this match, this is going to be pretty interesting because both of these guys, I mean, they were like Quake brothers. I mean, they had a lot of history together.
Completely.
They you know, basically think about the game in the same way. They grew up like learning from the same Quake book, basically. And these guys have faced each other so many times. So it's going to be really interesting to see if Av3k, now with his kind of, let's say, post-retirement, then coming back and then getting his shape again, has he maybe ironed out the kinks? Because I think Cypher would have had an edge before, but how do you see it now?
Well, I spoke to Av3k and had a couple of interviews on my stream before DreamHack, and he has a lot of respect for Cypher's shape at the moment. I mean, he's going to say that Cypher is the best aimer in the world at the moment. That was the claim that he was making. So we know that he's going to be giving a ton of respect to his mate, and I'm pretty sure that whoever loses this is going to be losing graciously, because both these guys are going to be happy for whoever goes to the finals, and they'll be cheering for them. But I'm going to favor Cypher here, but I think a lot of people are going to want to see Av3k playing strong, and I hope that we can see Av3k really bring the game to Cypher today.
Yeah, it's going to be a really exciting one. I think the last time I remember these two facing off was actually quite a while ago. It was actually in the Face at Sunday Cup final, and it was back when Av3k had just started playing again, started getting his groove back. And Cypher, we've seen his activity really shoot up in the last months, so that wasn't really a good representation of how this matchup should go. So I really don't know how this should pan out, because we saw Av3k in the groups actually defeat Evil in a 5-mapper. So clearly, clearly Av3k is in pretty tip-top shape at the moment. So this should be really interesting.
But they're both used to being on the stage and being in front of an audience and on stream, so I don't think they're going to be affected by nerves as such. It's literally just going to come down to who is going to be performing better on the day. I'm going to go through maps a little bit. They are sat on Blood Run first, which is going to be the map pick of Av3k. He's going to be picking that up against Cypher. Ballsy pick, but I think these guys probably practice it together quite a lot. And I think we're going to be seeing a lot of mind games, not only just in that map, but in every map. Map number 2 will be Aerowalk, which is Cypher. He says it's his strongest map at the moment, so of course he's going to want to pick that one. Then Toxicity was removed, and T7 was removed by Cypher. The third map will definitely be Cure, followed by Lost World and Sinister as the potential tiebreaker. But I'm really excited to see at least the first 2 maps, because Blood Run and Aerowalk between these two, it's classic. It's just fantastic Quake to see. And in fact, I'm even going to tell them that we are ready to get ourselves going here for the semi-finals.
Here we go. It's getting live. Av3k versus Cypher. This is going to be absolutely massive. Give them a cheer. This is going to be great. Zoot, do you want to have the honor of taking us away?
Let's do this, guys. This is Cypher right off the top. He's spawned above Rocket, but he wants to go straight over to that red armor. And look at that. He has just claimed 2 major items for the price of 1. Going back as well, getting the lightning gun. He might even get the yellow. Oh, Av3k just comes out of nowhere, surprising with a bit of plasma, but he's not hitting enough, and Cypher immediately takes him apart. First blood in this semis within the first 20 seconds.
That's a really, really good sign. Av3k, though, he has an opportunity to get onto.
He's done damage. Oh my gosh, immediately.
2 massive rockets there. And that was really interesting because he only had a rocket launcher. He had to attack. Oh no, Cypher coming in.
Plasma is going to hurt a lot.
Oh my god. Just surviving. 1 more bolt would have done it, but not quite. And now the Mega's coming up. See, this is like watching an Aerowalk actually already.
On Blood Run, indeed it is. And well, it's good to see though that Av3k wasn't giving up that frag too easily at the beginning. It was just a slight error, not getting getting a spawn, but not being able to get the most from it. But immediately coming back to Cypher and taking the lead is absolutely phenomenal. And now we're seeing him with a great amount of armor. Could top up his health a little bit, but Cypher, he's sitting on about 100 health and 50 armor. Much weaker at this point.
Yeah, I just want to I mean, that was 3 frags in 40 seconds. That's so crazy. Oh, look at that. Beautiful there.
Av3k, he's trying to take it apart, but he runs out of LG, but he is going to finish it off with the rockets, and he still had very little health at that point. 3-1 right now. Av3k doing what he needs to on his map pick, Blood Run. Oh, just being held in the air for a little bit longer than he would have liked. Rockets, though, coming from the top. Av3k still does not have that railgun, so he could not go for any vertical shots with the gun.
Av3k's looking really on point with the rockets and the LGVC, 45% on the lightning gun for him, definitely hitting a lot. And again, he catches Cypher with the direct right there for the 2nd time at the shards. So far, this game is really intense for a Blood Run. Things are actually slowing down now, as you would expect. So Av3k stabilizing on this scoreline, on this stack. And it's really up to Cypher to break this. So I want to switch over to Cypher and see how he's doing. And you can see that Cypher, he's not working very much at the moment.
No,
he's trying to scrounge together what he can find.
He's going to get top yellow, though. So that's another little mini win for himself, bringing himself near enough 100 on 100. And this is more, well, I was going to say more than comfortable enough to be able to fight with this, but he gets hit by a rail immediately. And this is going to be red armor. As Av3k, he just hops off that platform. He knew that he'd have to wait another fraction of a second to get red, and that would also mean a rocket would hit him. He's going to get Mega as well, and Cypher still on the edge at this point.
Yeah, Cypher, he's managing to survive, keep the scoreline close. He knows that that's the most valuable play for him at the moment, and if he gives away too much more, things can get out of hand very quickly. So just being very cautious at the moment, trying to grab what Av3k can allow him to take. You can see here, there's a juicy red, there's the fake rocket jump to try to get Av3k to come out, and that was exactly what it did. Very good play there from Cypher to minimize his risks, and there it is, finally goes for red. That was a beautiful way to take a red armor.
Av3k misses the rail shots there, didn't punish Cypher at all, and that is Cypher going to be landing a rail on him. But Mega is taken by Av3k, he is going to get low yellow. He's back to pretty much a fully stacked status, but Cypher is not far away himself. He has got a load of armor in the bank. I'm going to be very curious to see if they want to pick a fight soon, or if Cypher's just going to wait for the next Mega health, and I'll try to get things crazy there.
Yeah, still holding steady at the scoreline, but there's Av3k with a bit of a push with the lightning gun there. Cypher just holding on this position, and again Av3k doing it again right there, pushing
double bags
and pushing. And look at Cypher's stack now. He built it up, took so long for him to do that, and now Av3k moves in at the precise right moment there. So well done there by Av3k. And Cypher's back to square one again.
Oh, and he doesn't realize that he's below. Another rail would kill Av3k at this point. He's got to back away. He should be able to get onto red armor, but that was extremely close. Cypher hits another rail, but Av3k escapes with 15 points of health. 50 health bubble gonna be a great help to him. And Cypher though, he's a lot weaker still, but he loves playing out of control. Well, I say he loves playing out of control. He's just very good at it, basically. Yeah. And he's certainly going to be waiting to pick his chances at the right moment.
Certainly, so there is a chance for him. And again, here is the red armor, and Mega just taken by Av3k, in fact, and Cypher quite aware of that, but Av3k not even peeking there. So Cypher once again with the stack, but once again Av3k, oh wow, whoa, he might even finish him off. Just barely survives that encounter, and oh, good plasma there, but Av3k, he is so on point with his execution right now. Every time Cypher tries to get something, Av3k's in with a quick rocket. Before Cypher can even, I don't know, get a play together, Av3k's already in his face.
That was crazy. Cypher, when he was down, oh, hang on a second, this could be Av3k moving into the lightning, and he is going to get frag number 4. And this is pushing a great advantage, and right off the spawn, he's going to find Cypher, going to convert that one easily. Cypher having a very hard time right now. There's the Mega. Av3k's dodge, and it's just his fighting is completely on form. I don't even know if Cypher knows Av3k very well, but I don't even know if he was expecting him to play this well so soon into the best of 5.
Yeah, you said this was a classic map, and it certainly is. These guys know each other through and through on this one, and Av3k is so far 4 frags ahead. You can hear those footsteps below. Avik doesn't necessarily even need to take this red armor, would prefer to bait it, would prefer not to take any crazy damage, maybe get the drop on Cypher, and there he goes through the teleporter. Again, that red's still up there, and there he spots Cypher. Perfect timing from the pole right there, and that's going to be a lot of damage, but Cypher doesn't go through. Bit of a surprise there, but Avik, he knows what to do with surprises.
Exactly.
Rockets.
And that's going to be Mega straight over to red, and Cypher still playing on the back foot. Avik's barely giving him anything. And it's absolutely fantastic to see. And Cypher, he needs to come up with the goods real soon. Gets a little bit of damage, wants to go for some peak rail shots. Should we go over to Cypher's point of view and see what he's going to be able to do with a 5 frag deficit and 4 minutes in which to cash up?
And here he is again. He's constantly in this position, and so far we have never seen Cypher take something on his terms.
Oh,
Avik's always timing his fights with just, it's just amazing the timing of Avik's fights. And here actually Cypher taking one on his terms, and he finds the rockets.
Cypher, what a play. He's going to get a kill. 2 fantastic rockets, completely opening up that frag for him.
and just back to square one on the stack. But at least he did get a frag on the board, which does help slightly. And there's still quite a bit of time left in this map to try to bring this back. 4 frags. There's red armor again. Doesn't want to jump over too carelessly. Oh, and Av3k going to go for this fight. Great rockets again from Av3k, but Cypher's still alive.
He's still got it. Av3k rocketing himself a little bit, doing a little more damage as well at the end. Mega is available. Cypher, oh, he does hit the rail. Av3k's on 34 points of health. The lightning gun coming out the rail. 3-6 now. Av3k in a bit of trouble. And that's going to be right. Cypher's going to be waiting quite a long time for this. And this is time he could be using to get other things done on the map. But he's going to go, still should be able to pick up top yellow. And lots of time now until any items spawn.
Yep, 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes left now, 2.5 in fact, and Cypher has quite the stack. This is really the beginning of something, and he's going to find Av3k with a great rocket there. Av3k caught unsuspecting, and he goes down somewhat easily there. That's a mega pickup there for Cypher. The rocket jump up. This could be the moment that Cypher brings it all back. What can Av3k do to stop this?
He just needs to slow it down somehow. He needs to find a way to just avoid Cypher on the map. And Cypher's LG, he's going to try and get one more, trying to chase around the corner. But Av3k survives with actually only 3 health. One more bolt of lightning would have taken him down. And Av3k now healing himself up a bit with 3 25 health bombs that he found. A few shards. And Cypher actually not that much better off than him. Av3k finds the yellow, and now they're even, and it's going to be a split on the major items. That's exactly what Av3k needed.
Great shot there from Cypher. This play really works out in massively in his favor. Gets the rail, gets the damage on that red pickup, it gets a free mega. So Cypher now starting to get ahead. But there's only 90 seconds left now, and Av3k still 2 frags ahead. He's got to try and keep Cypher at bay. How long can he do it? Cypher, he knows where Av3k is roughly, but it's just a question of finding a way to get in. There goes the rocket jump. Doesn't quite pay off there, but does pick up the red armor. So Cypher, the clock is ticking, and there's Av3k again. He's being very, very cautious here. He knows he's got to make the right move, and here it is. Av3k, great engagement from Av3k there.
The damage is great, but he runs out of LG. God. Oh my god, Cypher bringing it back to a 1 frag difference. Mega's up straight away, but Av3k's going to get it off the spawn. 5 seconds until red. Can Cypher keep it together now when it matters the most?
That is definitely the question here. Av3k, 1 frag ahead. Oh, he gets caught by a nasty direct, but gets out of there. But still, he is low. He's hurting pretty bad. Cypher, he smells the blood there. He's going to go here for it. Oh, he finds him at plasma yellow. Pulls out the LG, and Zoo. This might just be the frag. Av3k, can he survive? Oh, and he misses the rail.
He hangs around. He's absolutely nuts. He's actually sitting on the red armor at the moment. Cypher's very weak, and Av3k pulls away. He does not hit the rail. 30 seconds left now. And Cypher, he's going to be able to get there, but Av3k hits another rail shot. This is so important for him to keep this lead going. There's the jump over for Cypher. He misses it on the LG. Av3k, he hits the rail there. Cypher wants to hit it, but he's not railable. Av3k is going to keep his lead with 10 seconds to go. And, well, Cypher right there, that is going to be all out of time, all out of luck here on map number 1 of the semi-finals. The final score is 7-5. I
got to say, so far in this tournament, Cypher, he's been looking absolutely stunning. Like, his shape so good, so dominant all the way through. Av3k, though, he's the first player to really give Cypher some trouble, and he actually took the first map in this best of 5. That is huge right here. Yeah, I think Cypher really is a favorite here for the finals in this side of the bracket. So this would be quite the upset, I think, if Av3k was to do it. But Av3k in his own right.
It was Av3k's map pick. Yeah. And Aerowalk is going to be Cypher's map pick, which we're going to go to next. Do you think that we're going to see a similar kind of result, or do you think this is where Cypher's going to shine?
I'm not sure, you know, because actually Av3k was hitting pretty damn hard, so it's hard to say.
Right, guys, we are going into map number 2 here in the semi-finals of DreamHack Winter 2013 at the Quake Live Championships. Off the start, we are on Av3k's shotgun over to Mega Health, and he is going to go to, well, the weaker side of the map just to get himself a railgun. And maybe he'll be able to get the LG as well very quickly.
Here we are, Av3k. Good positioning there. There's the yellow armor up for Cypher though. And no frag just yet. No. Oh, there's the first rail. He suffered a bit of damage there. Going to hit that rail. And there's the red coming out. Cypher's got great positioning. He's actually going to go straight up the stairs for the fight. Oh, and there's so much damage there. Takes him right down. And there is the red. So looking good for the Mega, or maybe not.
19 health left, and getting that 25 to top him up a little bit. This Mega, unchallenged. Av3k not getting in his hair at all. And maybe Cypher's going to be able to put the pressure on now. Yellow's just been taken. He needs to deal some damage to Av3k. but the Polish players are doing such a great job at well, staying alive and making sure that he doesn't have to hide for too long.
Cypher, quick rocket jump across to get that red. He's ready now to take the fight to Av3k down there, over at the Mega side. Can he get him though? This kill will be really crucial. Timing-wise, that's so important. 5 seconds to Mega now, and Av3k's not going to have any weapons to even harass Cypher with. So this is a really, really strong moment to get a frag in there. Av3k goes with that LG and the rockets, but Cypher, excellent positioning there through the teleporter, making great use of them, and now catches Av3k. It's so well done there by Cypher.
Yeah, and he's still got a huge amount of control. Av3k's got to be terrified at this point. He can't get in his face. And Av3k just trying to hit with some rockets, just some damage. He knows he's going to die, but he wants to hurt him as much as possible, and he barely got a scratch on him. Cypher is still going to be running around the map like he owns the place.
Cypher there bearing down on his opponent. Oh, the rocket jump up is really strong there. Gets some nice damage here. And Av3k can even get away from this. No, he's going to get dropped again. And that's 5-0. Cypher has found some incredible momentum in the beginnings of Aerial Walk. And you can see really why it's his map choice. And can he catch the rail? Beautiful. Does it in style.
Yeah, he predicted that one excellently. And it's 6-0 now. But the thing is, Av3k is starting to get the damage done. That rocket, and then he might be going down to the negatives. But Cypher is not on 200-200 like he was earlier. If there's going to be an opportunity for Av3k, it is going to be very, very soon.
It's a good
to find a rail.
Definitely a good time to make a sacrifice there, that investment of your life there. Because you can see that there's quite a bit of time after he did that until the big items were spawning. But he hasn't really made a strong push, but he does manage to secure that red armor. Cypher was a bit shy to actually try to challenge for that, being a bit low as he was, but he does get the mega health. So this is a good chance for Av3k now. And I actually want to switch over to Av3k to see if he can do this. Bring this scoreline a bit closer.
Got hit by an insane rail there from Cypher. And he is trying to hold guard on this red armor. He really wants to take it. He knows if he loses out on this red armor, then he's probably going to be out of control for another minute or two at the very least. Cypher peering down over him. He does hit a rail. Av3k still available at this point. He tries to go for the rocket jump, but the lightning gun gets him through the air. 7 to -1 now. 3 minutes in. Mega is up though. And Av3k, is he going to be able to get the steal? That was a great rocket, but the lightning gun not enough. And a return fire is coming here from the Polish player. Cypher just missing out on that angle. And what with no more health left up here, I wonder if Av3k wants to go for a charge. He's actually looking for a rail angle down at the bottom and trying to avoid all of these grenades. Oh my gosh, so much damage. He's down to 22 health. Oh, and he comes from the other side. Av3k was not expecting that.
That's such a great read. For no risk, Cypher grabbing that kill and reapplying that pressure. Now that 150 armor he just picked up, make that 175. Cypher, he should be able to get this mega health without too much trouble. There's a direct, but still, look how strong he is. Beautiful rail there. And Cypher now with the rocket jump up, he's in position for red. He can just apply pressure where he wants to, and Av3k is really at his mercy. Great rail again from Cypher. That vertical angle is pretty tough, and he finds the finish as well. So things are looking really grim for Av3k. Oh, not only just 4 minutes soon, and it's already 10 to -1.
Av3k hits 2 rails in a row. Good damage. I wonder what he can do off the spawn. We're not even halfway through, so on paper, if Av3k can get controlled by the 5-minute mark, then he's certainly going to be capable of making up this frag difference. Mega's up. Cypher actually goes to red armor a little bit too early, and he's going to let Av3k get an extra 100 health.
So this could be Av3k's moment, although Cypher's pretty strong. You can find some kind of rocket here as Cypher creeps around the map. Could open up the fight in a way that gives him the favor. But there's a nice rail, but it is returned. Cypher.
Look how Cypher knew he was going to move past there.
He's
they know each other's place so well.
I love how Cypher's delaying, but I'm actually going to go in for this moment. He didn't want Av3k to get a free red here. He wants to apply that damage as well. And there goes Av3k, but here comes Cypher once again. So much damage with that lightning gun. And Av3k goes for the drop for this mega. Can Cypher hit it? No, and that's going to be the mega towards Av3k, which is exactly what he needed. We're halfway through in Av3k, so there's plenty of time to bring this back. But it's a lot of frags, man.
Yeah, it could be worse for Av3k at this point. Cypher did let him get onto the mega health and probably will let him get the red as well. It's a rail for rail. This is going to benefit Av3k, and Cypher moves out of it. Av3k got plenty of time to get things done.
So mega up in 10. Cypher's really going to want to make a push onto that, but Av3k, he's going to feel strong to contest this as well. You can see he's already poking his head out. It's a classic fight again. Good direct. Oh, wow, the missed time from Av3k. He moved out just slightly too soon, and it cost him massively there. Oh, but the grenade. There you go. The grenade's actually forcing Cypher all the way back. He didn't have anything else, but apparently that's scary in the hands of Av3k. And Cypher doesn't want to take any risks against those grenades. Red up for Cypher, and there he goes.
And we could be seeing all of this control all over again if he's able to find himself onto the next mega health. Av3k still has a decent amount of armor, but if he's going to take damage unreturned, then he's in a lot of trouble trying to get the rockets. Not hitting enough damage, really. Cypher's LG is too much. We're going to get another kill over here. 13 to -1. Cypher was not happy about losing the first map, so, well, he's completely in Terminator mode here on Aerowalk.
Yeah, he's really performing quite strong here, which is very nice to see there. And, oh, beautiful display there again. Just, it's almost art watching Cypher.
GG, 14 to -1 was the score at the end, and Cypher viciously brings it to a 1-1 map tie here in the semis.
This is one of the things that always made Cypher a bit special, is that he always was able to apply this almost effortless motion to his game, even if he's playing really good players. He seems as if he's moving with much more freedom, because usually when you're playing a really good player, they're very good at controlling space and being very responsible for punishing you, but it seems like Cypher can just glide through the map unpunished sometimes, and he hits some good shots along the way.
Cypher is just damn good at Aerowalk. I don't know if there are many people in the world right now who can beat him on this map. If Cypher is able to take this victory from Av3k, then there's certainly going to be, or even if he loses it, we're certainly going to be seeing another Aerowalk, I'm sure, in the bronze final or the grand final, and we'll definitely be able to find out there if that's really going to be true. So I think he's unbeaten there, this tournament.
It would be great to see him again on that map for sure. So, but we'll see what happens here. Av3k, had a really, really nice map one, and I can't wait to see what will happen on Cure, because this will probably be more reminiscent of map one. So a lot closer, I think. I don't think we'll see utter domination like Aerowalk. I mean, this map isn't. I mean, it gives you a lot more. It's less. It's more forgiving than Aerowalk. So here we go. We're getting live. Av3k versus Cypher. So ready on Cure.
Let's do this. Cypher off the start. He's going to be on to red armor. Go up the bounce pad, get the rail. Very standard start here for the red side spawner. And he's going to go over to yellow very quickly just to see what's up. Av3k on there immediately, but Cypher hits the first rail of the game. And this might make things a little bit easier for him at the second red armor. But he wants that lightning gun. He's really after that, but Av3k is protecting it nicely from him.
Locking down that position there on the red for the grab. And so far things are quite quiet. Cypher will pick up a lightning gun here, or actually he's going to get harassed, and he really needs to take that. There it is. Does grab it, and he doesn't take any damage. Sometimes some players do like to make traps there when someone wants to go for that lightning gun, but Cypher, he wasn't the victim of any such trap. But here, Av3k waiting for him, and actually, Av3k, I don't know.
Bad with LG. Cypher might chase around the corner, but the rockets are good for him. Av3k not good enough. Cypher goes 1-0 here. Cypher, when he made that move into the yellow room, he was just going so fast. Av3k had no time to react, and the rockets are going to build him a 2-0 lead now. Incredible quick performance now from Cypher, but he's not fully in control. If Av3k's able to pick up some green armors or get rocket or rail quickly, then maybe he can even get himself onto one of the major items now.
We'll see Av3k going to go for this red attack here. Cypher defending from below, but Av3k decides, let's go for the split. And I think Cypher knows exactly what's up there, exactly the reason that Av3k left him alone there. He wants to take that mega, so in his mind he's kind of counting up, the prediction of what he thinks Av3k's stack should look like, so he can make some good informed attacks here. And Av3k going to drop down then. Cypher with that stack's feeling very confident, taking this fight, goes straight up the stairs, bit more LG. Good trades though from Av3k with the rockets. Oh, great direct there. Avik knows it's time.
He chases for it. Oh, and Av3k is even going to get the kill. That looked like a very unlikely situation. But now he might be able to convert. He surely won't be following through the teleporter. He's just too weak at this point to take risks like that.
And just going to slowly build up now. And Avik looking at a 1-2 game with the rocket jump. He does secure that mega, but Cypher's going to take him to the fight here, whether he likes it or not. He has to fight to get out of there, and Av3k actually pushing Cypher away, and so far, and Cypher goes down again. So now it's 2-2, and with this kind of scoreline and Avik stack, but Cypher's going to bring the fight to him before I can finish that forward.
This is the second rocket, but the shotgun comes out. LG is good enough, and Avik is now taking the lead. Oh, he finds Cypher straight away. Is he going to go for the rocket? He goes for the rocket with 4 health left. That was pretty clutch right there. He realized that if he went for the rail and he missed, then, well, his lead would be completely challenged. He's going to get onto red now. Oh, he's got to be careful. Cypher from above, but he hits the next rocket. Av3 Av3k could not pull through on that one, and he was going to lose out on mega health, surely. But with rockets here, this is very dangerous for him. He's going to go through. Oh, misses the air rocket. Oh, there's 1 health left. Cypher's got to escape from here. Av3k maintains his lead.
That is actually quite ridiculous. That 1 point of health, that's a pretty big difference. And look at him now. He's actually like completely fine again. 3 minutes into this, it's such a close game. Red is spawning again. Here goes Cypher. Gonna go for the drop here. Oh, there is Av3k taking that. Cypher's got to be careful. He's got to preserve what he has right now. It is precious to him, as it's not going to come easy to get more stack here against the likes of Av3k in his position. So Av3k is probably going to be over to the mega area very soon. There he is, picking up those shots. Cypher going to hold him there. The Cypher's got to be careful because Av3k can just bulldog him. Oh, great rocket there. Beautiful. Something that's going to cue the attack.
Av3k might be able to get a kill over here. Oh my god, Cypher's LG was just sick. 4 to 4, and he's even going to be able to get that red.
How was that?
Unreal, his LG.
How was that Cypher's frag? That's just insane. And he finds him again. He's kind of trapped here, but Av3k using shotgun, not really the ideal weapon. Plasma is not quite the ideal weapon either.
Oh, the shotgun working. He's taking down to 11 health, but the rail picks him up out the sky. Here we've got the lead. We're not even at the halfway point, and there's still so much action to go. The 50 health bubble has been found for Cypher, but he's not got control by any means. He's lost out on red. Av3k, is he going to be challenging for mega? No, he's not. He's nowhere to be seen.
Great stuff here so far from Cypher, but actually, let's just jump over back to Av3k, see how he's doing. That's he's doing pretty well for himself at the moment, just getting all the weapons that he needs so he can try to have all the options he wants when he takes these fights. There it is. Av3k's going to find Cypher pressuring him over this red. And Av3k has to defend, and he can't do it.
He's not able to. Cypher's LG is just, well, catastrophically bad for Av3k, to be honest. That's what it results in. Great rail there from Cypher, peeking through that little hole in the top, and just needs a little bit more damage. He cannot find it. Av3k is going to escape with his life intact, but he's actually moving forward. The rocket, if he hit that shot, he would have been at a 1 frag difference. And Cypher looking good right now, although picking up mega could mean that Av3k will get onto red.
There it is. Av3k does get onto the red, but it's not without its price. And Cypher doing some nice damage there. And Av3k, he can afford to slow the game down still, but Cypher can probably read him quite well. And we have all these interesting little skirmishes between the players that aren't quite characteristic of your standard Cure game. And Cypher right now, he's waiting patiently once again to try to find the fight. This is what Cypher loves to do. He loves to listen and try to find any information he can. Oh, just missing that pixel there of Av3k as he stands strong over at the mega, and he will pick that up. And that's a really, really big opportunity for Av3k now.
Yeah, and he can get this yellow armor. He's going to drop down for it because Cypher on the top side, Av3k will be able to escape easily for this, but he wants to move forward for a bit of damage. Misses, gets a rail in the face, and he's going to step aside.
4 minutes remaining in this one. 3 frags for Av3k to come back. And Cypher is very stacked, and his aim is just, it seems so deadly. There is Av3k.
Oh wow,
caught by Cypher again.
Rockets. And there it is, he's going to drop down, and once again, Cypher's LG is what's brutal against Av3k. I can't, some of the lightning gun that I've seen from Cypher today has just been out of this world. He's pushing with the plasma. He's going for a hyper-aggressive move. Cypher goes for the flick rail, not going to be connecting that one.
He's not super strong at this red armor, so if Av3k has anything left at all, he could actually try a play here before this response, but he's going to go for the safer play and try to stack up a bit. And oh, he's going to get caught going for that lightning gun. It's going to be the last thing he does with this life right now, because Cypher's right there. He's holding him accountable for such an error there, and it's going to be tough to get that lightning gun. And so now with the mega and the red spawning, Cypher's got to be responsible here. He's got to make sure that Av3k can't get either. But it looks like Av3k, he really wants that red armor, and he's going to be holding this ground pretty well. But that LG, what can you do against that? Not much.
Av3k starting to get good with his dodge on it, but even so, Cypher causing a lot of pain to his mate. 10 to 4 though, this is starting to become quite a substantial lead. Av3k needs to find something in the fuel tank within the next, by the 8-minute mark, if he really wants good chances, or at least some chances of bringing back the scoreline.
Nice rockets there from Av3k, looking it pretty well. Another nice one, that could make the difference. Misses the rail though, and that flick from Cypher, pretty strong. And Cypher now, he's not all too strong himself though, and there's Av3k. Cypher playing with fire there. If he gets caught by one of those rails at this point, it would be very nasty for him. But just slowing things down a little bit again, listening, trying to get some kind of bearing on his opponent's position. There it is. Knows that Mega's up and knows that Avic's committed to that red. So there you go. That's the reward of listening and being patient.
Avic's not that far behind though. I mean, he's got 100 health, 150 armor, and well, as you can see, Cypher not much more than that. Although this yellow will help him out quite a lot. But if Av3k gets a good rocket at the beginning, oh my gosh! Well, it's going to be the reverse of that. Cypher picking up the rail shot. I think it might come down to this red armor. Oh, the rocket there from Av3k, a second one decent, and the third! And all of a sudden, Cypher's running around on 41 points of health.
I'm going to switch to Av3k.
Yeah, let's do that.
See if he can actually do this. There is the red pickup. He spots Cypher, misses the rail though. A little bit too slow on the reaction. And there is the Mega up as well. But Av3k, he wants to get a shot. Beautiful pixel rail there. Does the job.
Oh my gosh, Cypher misses his jump. This is surely going to be to his undoing. The rockets are great. If he survives this, it'd be absolutely unbelievable. Av3k having to flee with 30 health or so. He should have got the kill right there. Cypher making the error of his jump. He was a dead man walking.
Yeah, that could have been the opportunity. Now time is really playing against him. And oh, just pushing him off that angle and missing the shot. Av3k not connecting in the spots he needs to. There is the 1 minute warning and a frag every 10 seconds. I don't know about that.
Yeah, this could be very challenging to say the least. Cypher, he just wants to stay alive. He doesn't care to commit to a fight or extend his lead whatsoever. He just wants to hold steady and put himself on match point. There's LG there from Cypher, looking pretty decent once again. And he wants to hang around a little bit, but he escapes with 24 health. There's the rail from Av3k. With 30 seconds to go, what is it going to mean? Probably not a great deal right now, but he's going to keep pushing. He wants to make some feel good for that next map. It is going to be a map that he's very good at. It will be Lost World. Seeing that rail right at the top. But he won't have to worry about the rail then, because there is none in DMW.
On this map, there were a lot of fights where it really looked like Av3k should really win, but Cypher's execution, his aiming, was just so strong that Av3k continued to take these fights, and it's like, well, that looks like a great decision, but...
GG, guys, 10-6 for Cypher. He's now in the lead here in the semi-finals. Av3k's got some chasing to do, and it's got Lost World. That can take him to the tiebreaker.
Yeah, this is a great map for Av3k, really, to try to bring this back, because, again, on that map, there's a lot of really execution-heavy stuff coming from Cypher, and Av3k, I mean, I really feel like he's doing the right things, and it's just, Cypher was just being a beast. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how else to explain that.
The first half or so of that map was really close. Then Cypher, he started getting good control, picking up the momentum, and just picking up the lead. Lost World, I wonder if Av3k can get another explosive start and really get things off going well. He does not want to be chasing control. But guys, we're going into the fourth map here of the semi-finals between Av3k and Cypher. Off the start, we are on Cypher as he has got that rocket launcher. Straight down to the red armor, moving aside and getting Mega. So he's got plenty of resources to work with, but Av3k, he's going to have that LG. As well as the rockets, in fact.
So Cypher, the mission really is to get those weapons or to take fights in these really close areas. And here he is keeping tight to the wall. And there is a drop for that red armor. But the problem is that he really needs these weapons. He can't really comfortably take a fight in the center map or the middle. So that's his next priority, get that LG. Let's see how he's going to do that. There is the first defense on the Mega. And of course, you know, LG not so useful here.
Wow.
Rockets are great. And oh, what a steal, Av3k.
Really nice. They're going to be there on center map. Our Cypher's rockets are really good. Av3k, though, staying here. And Cypher actually on the middle section. Av3k spots him down the bottom. But
can we have a cheekiest steal award? Because that was just ridiculous from Av3k.
He sees that Cypher goes over to the yellow armor. He's only 100. Av3k with a slight advantage here. But, you know, it could all be turned into nothing, just depending on how Cypher starts the fight. And Av3k's actually trying to set up a trap at the bounce pad below Plasma. And it's not going to work at all. Cypher's nowhere near that. But Av3k continuing to pick up big items.
Yeah,
he'd like a fight soon.
Cypher was really forced. They both have the Mega time, but Cypher was forced away from it. He can't really take any fights in the moment. He knows how it's really strong. He's looking good after the yellow, but he still needs to find a fight that allows him to do the damage first, or he needs to get, you know, some pokes and find some 3 damage, maybe play off the opportunity that then follows. But otherwise, Av3k with that 180 stack isn't gonna. Cypher with the 180 stack isn't going to be really comfortable just going for it right now. But Av3k, he's probably just going to see if Cypher's going to go and do something a bit nuts. But here it is. Actually, Av3k.
He wasn't expecting Cypher to be so close to the Mega.
Yeah.
He'd like to do some damage here. Doesn't have any more rockets to follow. Cypher deciding he doesn't want to jump up.
Yeah.
There's a bit of LG. There's going to be the red armor behind. Av3k, he's only got 100 health, 60 armor.
Ammunition, really big issue for Cypher right now. He can't take a fight at all. He needs to replenish all that ammunition. And Cypher, you can see him using a bit of LG there, but he's got to get out of these situations. He just doesn't have the ammunition. There it is. He's finding some boxes there, which are very helpful, but at the same time, it's still not enough just yet. And he's going to see if he can get himself onto the Mega. And we know Av3k knows the time as well, so is he going to make a showing?
He's right above. Oh, it does get a bit of rocket damage going. Red armor will be up. Cypher getting both the big items, a nice amount of LG, just lifting Av3k into the air there. Although he's finding his own damage onto Cypher, he can move back now for a yellow armor. And still, with all that damage output, Av3k isn't far behind at all. He's only maybe 30 or 40 health behind.
Cypher spots Av3k in the distance again, going for those yellows. And Cypher's got really good control on the map here, the good positioning, even though Av3k may have the better stack. Cypher's going to get his dibs on this Mega health. Can Av3k detain him? Looks like he can't really. And Cypher now can get himself back onto the map, back onto this red armor. And both yellows are up as well. Av3k is going to go for a bit more damage there. Some rockets coming in as well, but nothing committed just yet. He's playing the Hig.
Oh my gosh, Av3k drops down. His lightning gun's really good, but Cypher, he goes down to 5 health.
My god.
Av3k almost broke the stalemate that's going on here on map 4. And he needs that 50 health bubble. Let's switch over to Av3k and see what he's doing.
He is just working this position, it seems, trying to make sure that Cypher doesn't get onto this Mega health. He needs that, Oh, I love the dodge there from Cypher.
Oh, the
wow,
rocket there!
rocket.
Cypher picks it up. That is devastating for Av3k, because he's been contending control all game long. And, well, he does spawn on red and actually escapes without being hurt whatsoever. All he needs now are some weapons, and Cypher is fully aware that he can now try and deny that LG and that rocket, but actually Av3k's sneaking below now to the lightning gun. Cypher's let his guard drop, and Av3k's got a really useful weapon to play with. He snuck all the way there. He was basically crouching the entire way around the LG room.
That's some good damage there from Cypher. You can see how he's got this Mega under lock. I mean, Av3k can't really do much about this. And look at all the damage he just got. He can get really aggressive. Cypher might just rocket jump up. He does it anyway after that direct. And Av3k has to retreat there. And Cypher's going to steal away a yellow. And he's probably going to get a red as well. Av3k's in a lot of trouble here. These players from Cypher are just stacking up against Av3k. But still, Av3k tries to pressure. He tries to do his best. And he finds damage. So Av3k is playing phenomenally as well.
He is. He's playing out of his mind, and he has to if he wants to try and tie this game up, because it is going to be phenomenally hard. Cypher does not want to drop this frag.
And there's the Mega again, and Av3k, I'm pretty sure he does know roughly when it is, but he's too concerned with his own stack, and there is a bit of a delay there from Cypher, very sneaky there. There's added seconds, are going to throw Av3k off if he thinks he has the time. And red's up as well, and there goes the drop.
Oh my gosh, Av3k, he finds him, hits the Diet Rocket, and even manages to steal that red armor. A little bit of damage from behind. Cypher jumping up to the LG yellow. Av3k might have opened a small window here, which he can climb in and shoot down Cypher. We'll have to see. Cypher, he might have to make a tiny error. If he's not 100% certain where Av3k is at all times, then he could certainly sneak up on him. As you can see there for a moment, Av3k was down below. He just took that Mega. He is looking really strong right now. But Cypher's just taken red.
4 minutes left now, still just one frag, and of course, smash point here for Cypher. Av3k can't let this go to his Russian comrade here, as Cypher tries to get out to center map, gets denied by the grenades, has to find another way around. And very good map control there from Av3k so far, using those grenades. And Cypher, he wants to find a very low risk approach onto these big items. Otherwise, Av3k's just going to get incredibly stacked, and Av3k's going to start poking in. Would expect. I'm actually going to switch over to Av3k.
Yeah, let's do that.
Can bring this back. He's got a very nasty stack here. There is a pickup of Mega. So Av3k, this is his time to find a fight.
Yeah, well, he might not rush it. That's the thing. Av3k doesn't mind waiting until, the last moments, the last clutch plays where he can, pick up possibly a clean frag and then convert it before there's an overtime. So I really won't be surprised if we get this scoreline for a while longer. But actually, as Cypher pokes his head out, he picks the opportunity a lot sooner. Red is up, but Av3k, he wants to chase, he wants to kill right now. Denies the top yellow. And Cypher, a lot of trouble here. Is he going to chase? He can't do it. Cypher manages to get away and steal a red. Wow, Av3k chasing in there. He could have picked up the Mega and the red armor after that. And he's going to end up giving away both of them. What looked so great for him just when it was turned into a complete nightmare.
I can't believe he opened up with that direct rocket. That was just... These guys are hitting so damn hard. It's actually insane.
Av3k has no idea that and he's being caught out. He's in trouble here. 50 health left.
This is really bad for Av3k now. 50 health, that is so low, and he needs to basically slow the game down. And look at the clock, it's 2 minutes. There's not much time to do something like that. So Av3k is inevitably going to be forced to some kind of desperation play or a crazy defense.
Oh, that Cypher comes in, burning him down 2-0 now. He is going to swing his way over to Mega Health. Red is up, but he does not care right now. This is the chance for him to pick up some more kills and really try and secure this game. And we only got 2 minutes remaining. Oh, Av3k moves into the plasma area. He's going to be trapped here. Cypher can chase if he wants to. Gotta watch out. There's going to be a bit of shotgun damage, but nothing too much to be concerned about. And Cypher, oh my god, he's going to find him again. It's going to be another conversion. Is he going to commit to this one? He comes in, deny the yellow. And there's a bit more LG ammunition if he needs it. 4-0 right now, 90 seconds to go. And Av3k, he is in dire straits.
Yeah, it's going to be incredibly difficult for him to do this. He needs to find something special right now. I'm going to go over to him, see what he's got going for himself. Not very much, unfortunately.
He just needs to take the risk soon.
If
That's
he
all
can
it is.
get at least a yellow together, maybe he can do something with it. And see if he can find a crazy direct. No such luck just there. And there goes Cypher, moving in onto him, but 60 seconds left now, and Av3k kind of stuck at this red. Okay, so this is it. This is it, Zoo. This is the last opportunity for Av3k to do something absolutely insane.
Watching him right now. Cypher is actually over at the lightning gun area. As Av3k, I think he's actually waiting for more items. I think he's got so little time, and he's also got to bank on the fact that he's going to be killing Cypher with a lot of health afterwards. Cypher obviously does not want to let him do that. There's a dive. Okay, and another one. 5-0 right now with 35 seconds left. And this is looking more and more grim here for the Polish player. Cypher, again, a grenade's coming out. Not really any of them hitting, and they're just playing with each other's dodge. Cypher knows he's got this one down. He just has to hold on tight. Av3k over here again with the grenades. Another one that direct would actually have killed Cypher. But it is going to be GG right there. 6-0. Cypher goes through to the grand finals of DreamHack Winter 2013.
Amazing performances, and you've got to hand it to Av3k as well. He really just packed a punch with his play. It's so exciting to see him throughout the entire tournament, but it's not the end of him. We have the third place match and so on. So
versus Av3k to decide who is going to be the bronze finalist in this tournament. So that's going to be coming up actually next. But a phenomenal game. Av3k had an amazing blood run at the beginning, and I saw Cypher at the end how he looked. He looked like he was a little bit disappointed in his own play, and he definitely changed things up in the following maps. It was just intense games from him. Arrow Walk was just destruction.
It almost looked unfair at certain points, just because some of the damage output that he had on some fights. It's hard to take a fight and say, okay, this makes sense to do it, and then the guy you're playing against hits, let's say, twice as much as you'd ever expect, because that just changes the situation completely, and you can't really account for that sometimes, and that's what it's like playing against Cypher sometimes on LAN. He just hits everything.
Well, you know what that means, guys? That means it's going to be a Cypher Rafa final. It's been done before, guys, and we're going to see that later. They're going to be fighting for $7,500 a little bit later. We'll have the bronze final first. I've been Zoot, and this has been DDK. We're going to take a quick break before we get over to the next game. See you in a second.